you, yes you are now here. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, who the heck are you? Courtney, what happened to your face? Well, we can't answer that question, because, I'm not Courtney. I'm Wilton the Troll, and, I want to welcome you to my new lair. It's not really all that new. New for you guys, because, you don't really get to see this view very often. You got my garage over there. You can see the last time my furnace was, serviced, so it's kind of cool. Maybe you can kind of hear it in the background up there. Do you hear it? Because I hear it. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. And, I hope you have a good rest of your day, or night, whatever time of day you're watching this. And, don't join gangs. Subscribe to Flora from Under a Rock, because that's where you should be. Always. Bye.
Oh, fucking absolutely. Welcome to the show, you fucking Muppet. You're muted.
I just cursed too. I'm like shushing you, and I'm like, oh shit. Hey everybody.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well. That caught me off guard because I remember that video being longer, and I can't see myself very well. Can everyone see me?
And I have to correct myself. I should have said effing and not the.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You can curse, just not in the first 10 minutes. I try and keep it. So, everybody, I decided to just do a random late night thing because I slept until like midnight tonight, and I didn't stream last night, and I kind of look like I just woke up. Not that anybody really cares.
Oh, wow.
So, and I have something kind of neat to show everyone tonight. But I just want to introduce. I've got Sci-Fi Nation here, and I've got that anime guy, and I'm gonna let you guys both introduce yourselves really quickly. So, Sci-Fi, put you on blast. Tell us about your channel real quick. Where we can find you.
Oh, well, hey, I am the Sci-Fi Nation. YouTube.com/Sci-Fi Nation. No, you do not need the /C/Sci-Fi Nation. That is a YouTube fucking euphemism. You don't need it. All you gotta do is YouTube.com/Sci-Fi Nation. I don't care what everybody else says. No, you don't need the /C. Okay, even if you just got your 100 subs, you just go your channel, youtube.com/your channel.
And I'm gonna have you put say hi in the chat so I can make you a moderator so you can drop your link. How about that?
Okay.
Sound good? Alrighty.
Even on your YouTube chat.
Well, just take your time. We're gonna go with Brandon.
Well, I'm in the obviously I'm in the streaming.
Give me one moment. I'm putting you on mute for a second.
I gotta look it up.
Okay. How you doing, Brandon?
Why, hello, Courtney. Thanks for having me this super late night/early morning. I am the anime guy, and I have a channel that is devoted to anime. Some news, some reviews, and just overall having fun talking about anime. And why? Because anime has become my absolute favorite genre. No, not a genre, but the method for which I like to consume animated or even just features in general. So, yes, I apologize. My brain's about to die here, but yeah, just look for Brandon the Anime Guy, and you'll find my channel, and I like to have fun. Courtney. Wow, seems like I am now the only one here. I'm getting no response.
I didn't realize I was muted. No. I'm here. I'm
muted
talking
again.
to you. I'm so sorry. I thought you were being funny and you kept talking. So.
Oh, well, now we know. Take it away, Courtney.
Okay, hold on just one moment. I had my chat going because I made you both moderators and it's on like loud behind me. All right. There we go. Perfect. And I can do this. I'm sorry, Sci-Fi. It was just while he was talking. Okay. So I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. And I have something kind of neat to show you guys tonight from another content creator. But we have Dr. Forbin is in the house. What's up, Dr. Forbin?
Hey,
greetings to you, and I hope you're doing awesome. Hank, Derb. He goes by a few names. He's a good guy. Good
You know,
fella.
I still wear my Hank Hill T-shirt with a big mug of beer, and it says, "I'm on a high fiber diet. I'm on high carb diet." Whatever it says. I still have my King of the Hill T-shirt.
What's up? Is it Zacharot? That's what I usually say. Zacharot 315 or Zacharot, but I say Zacharot. Does anyone know? Nothing. Meaning you, Brandon. Do you know?
I'm on a high carb
Zacharot.
diet. How you
Yep,
doing?
Zacharot 315.
I have my buddy D-Wag, Darren
Wait,
Wagner.
Darren Wagner. Wait. That's not the fucking flat Earth guy. I know that's not the flat Earth guy.
Anyway, he's my connection. You're my connection. I want to meet Pauly Shore, dude.
You're gonna meet Pauly Shore. Wow.
He has something with Pauly Shore. It's kind of funny. Oh, Phil's here. Hey, Phil.
Phil, TMNT. How you doing, Phil?
Phil, I'm sending you something. I haven't talked to you in so long. I hope you're doing awesome. And the insane witch king known as Milton Knowles. No. I'm a dink too, though. It's all good.
What? No, I'm a dink. Why am I a dink, Milton?
Because he likes to troll on everybody. Don't worry about it. Milton is the ultimate troll. What is up, Snow Dub? I missed the stream earlier tonight. I slept until like midnight, and that's I'm in Mountain Time right now. I'm in Colorado, so
Oh, you're in Colorado.
yeah. I was supposed to be back like after a week, and I've been here a month now. So
Oh, you're in Colorado. You're down there in Mountain Time.
yeah, that's right. That's why like for me it's early. Well, it's still late.
Yeah,
but
you're
for
like
me it's
2
not
hours
even
behind me. You're 2 hours behind me. It's like 4:32 here. It's like 2:32 there.
Yeah, I usually do East Coast time. So he says, Brandon says, amazing how late I'm up. Anyway, Snowed Up, I hope tonight went really well, and I can't wait to watch it. I am loving the whole puppet thing, and I'm bummed out, Snow, because I have a puppet now, and it's cool, and it's back in Philly because I didn't know I was going to be in Colorado this long. I might have
Philly. You live in Pennsylvania? My old lady's from Pennsylvania.
Really, whereabouts? Like,
Whereabouts are you from, honey?
I grew up near Reading.
That's where my I'm staying with my almost ex-husband. We're in the last process of divorce, but his family's from Reading.
Where does your mama live? Where does your mama live, honey?
My mom lives in I forgot.
You forgot?
Hamburg, I think.
Hamburg.
Or Harrisburg, I forgot.
Or Harrisburg.
Harrisburg, yeah, Harrisburg makes sense. I've never heard of Hamburg, except for like Germany. And we also have, hey, Sad Boy's back. Biodome in my top 3 movies. I used to love
and people,
Encino Man.
People make fun of me when I say I'm Pennsylvania Dutch. They look at me and I say, "No, you're a fucking German." and I have like natural cheekbones for American Indians, right? Obviously, because I'm a fucking American mutt. And as soon as I say Pennsylvania Dutch, they fucking laugh at me. I'm like, why the fuck are you laughing? All
right, Milton King says, Elizabeth said that I've been good all week and gave me cookies, chocolate chip cookies. Excellent, so good. Then she said I was good after some text messages we had. That is enthralling. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Hey, you got a friend named Elizabeth down there in Pennsylvania, don't you, hon?
Yeah.
Elizabeth. I have a lot of Elizabeth. Well, actually, no, my grandmother was Elizabeth. The rest are Betsy's. But we have a lot of Betsy's in our family.
My grandma is Catherine. My other one is Lillian.
I like that name, Lillian. So I think I caught up with who's here so far. And wow, thanks you guys. I see. This is why I love my crowd. There's 16 people watching. That's unheard of.
Subscribe to this girl, Courtney.
And Angelus is here too. I just saw because I looked at the regular screen. So I have something cool to show everybody. Here he is.
Yes.
Angelus says, hey. I said, hey.
Hi.
Every day. Alrighty. And okay. So everyone always asks me what a Jawns is. People from the East Coast typically know. Some people just know. But I've been asked and it's been misused and whatnot. There is this.
What is? Wait, say that again. What is?
A Jawns. Jawn.
Okay.
Like
what the fuck is
Jawns.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna learn. You are gonna learn. I'm just reading the chat. We're gonna form a dome within it too.
Sorry about the curse. It's just
you can curse. Just shush when I'm talking. Sorry. I'm not a bitch. I'm assertive. I'm from Philadelphia. I can't believe I called it Philadelphia. You say
Oh, you're
Philly.
an alpha girl. Okay.
Well, sometimes I'm the complete opposite. And Phil has to go. Well, sadly, I got a jet. Have to go to bed. Night, Phil. I want to have you on soon.
Good
I know
night,
hot
Phil.
dog guy.
I'll put a collar on her for you.
And Angela says you got to learn today. Okay, so I'm going to set you guys up for this. I'm going to have to share it off of his thing, even though he sent it to me. But there is this awesome YouTube creator. His name is the Philly Captain, and I'm going to drop the link, and it'll also be in the description too.
Yes.
He does these like amazing. He rides around Philly, and he'll go to like Kensington and just show crazy stuff, and he'll show the nice areas. Like
Can you rap the
he
Fresh
showed
Prince?
my old neighborhood the other day. I got really like homesick and whatnot.
Can you rap the Fresh Prince?
Yes, West Philadelphia.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground.
On the playground.
Keep in touch with me, Phil, okay? So, since people asked me what a Jawn is, yesterday now, he posted kind of a short video talking about the death of Jawn. And
See, yeah, what is that?
I'm going to show it to you. But it's going to take me a minute because I wasn't ready to pull
I
it.
don't even understand. I mean, unless Jazzy Jeff got whacked, I mean, what?
It's not like Jawn, not the name, but there's a little humor behind it. So let me just pull up.
I mean, like the other Philly people I know is like Motown Philly, like Boys
Motown
Men,
Philly.
so.
They recorded that album right around where my mom lives now.
Motown Philly back again. Ooh,
All right. Oh, sorry already.
Da,
So this is just a 2-minute video. I'm
da,
going to
da,
mute you
da,
for
da,
a second,
da,
Sci-Fi, because I keep control of my chazatters. I have to talk this way now because Jawn, you'll see.
I don't understand this because it's either you're the Fresh Prince or you're Boys Men or
oh shoot, I need to open that.
some stuff with like Philly steaks in the house.
The cool thing is you can drop your homeless girlfriend off. This is true. Philly's wonderfully diverse, and I don't know. It's a fun city, but literally you can have like a really nice neighborhood, and then like 2 blocks away, really bad neighborhood.
It's like okay, so like you're Philly.
So hold on, we're gonna find out about Jawn, and then I will let you comment. So I'm muting you.
Okay, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
We are going to watch this video. So share really quickly, and everyone enjoy. Dr. Foreman says what's going to happen. We're going to watch a 2-minute video about Jawn. And if I can find the link now where I just had it, share the screen. And as I said, I should have been a little more prepared, but this is last minute. Share audio. Okay. So hopefully, let me see. I have to share it up here though too. That would help. And with this, like this, go back to the beginning. And if no one can hear, let me know. Here we go, Jawn. It's the Philly thing. And the channel is the Philly Captain.
This is the word Jawn. Jawn is a word you can use to describe anything. Let me give you some examples. Those Jawns are cold. You see, the word Jawn was used to replace the word cup of water ice. So instead of saying cup of water ice, I called them Jawns. This is a picture of Ben Franklin flying a Jawn. These kids are jumping on a Jawn. Those kids can't Jawn on a trampoline. That doesn't make any sense. But you can say those Jawns are jumping on that Jawn. Iggy the iguana, he's one of those inflatable Jawns. And there's Rocky Balboa sitting next to his Jawn. When the media asked Joel Embiid what it was like to have COVID, he said, that Jawn hit me hard. I really thought I wasn't going to make it. I am sorry, to report the word Jawn is dead. We can no longer use this word. You see, some goofball lawyer thought it would be cool to use Jawn in an ad campaign. You cannot use Jawn as a pronoun. What John Morgan did was destroy a piece of Philadelphia that will never get back. So every time you drive by this disgusting billboard, be like me and yell, "Hey, John Morgan, suck my John."
Wow.
Oh, hold on, sorry. He's still going on the next one now. Okay. There we go.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Was that funny?
No, I'm telling you like it is. He didn't use it as a fucking jabroni. He used it as a like I'm a fucking brogani. That's how he used it. It's like get the fuck out of here with that.
So what he did is he made a joke out of it because obviously John would be a proper noun if it was for the name John. But
I'm from fucking Detroit, okay? Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Detroit, baby. My girl is here. 6, are you working? You want to come join me?
I'm from fucking Warren, Michigan. I went to fucking preschool in Warren. Get the fuck out of here, man. No, fuck off.
Brandon, what part of the world are you from?
I think, what? No, that's my son's name. That's not even.
No, I'm talking to Brandon on the thing. You're getting hushed for a minute while he talks.
Well, I am from Idaho. I have never heard that term, and thinking through the lexicon of words that are common parlance here out in the West, there is nothing even remotely close to that.
So people ask
that was special.
It's
Motorhead,
funny,
there we go.
Yeah,
now
I got
that's
hot.
a special shirt.
It was hot. I just opened the window back here a little bit too. And the shirt I was wearing was not a shirt to not have cover. So I just t-shirt. Yeah, so John is that's what John means. So late night Jawns, it's like a thing. It's anything. I keep saying and I'm out of breath.
Cute, ain't she, honey? What? She is kind of cute, ain't she?
Oh gosh, look at me right now. I just woke up. Well, a couple hours ago.
Are you still having problems breathing?
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm like,
but she is kind of cute.
But you know what I figured out it was? Brandon, I think a lot of it has to do with allergies because I went to the eye doctor. And
you know, Brandon, that's the name of a kid that I didn't even fucking procreate, but I've been raising him since he was 6 fucking months old.
Then he's your kid. That's
and I really have a problem with everybody saying let's go Brandon for a fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that my name has been appropriated for that, but at the same time, if it's going to be appropriated for something, it might as well be for this.
No, if I'm going to appropriate something, it's going to be for the fact that I'm calling you out on your dumbassedness, and it's not going to be because of a fucking name.
So, Sci-Fi, I did talk to you before, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not going to have negativity, so I'm just going to give you a little break and go in the chat for a little, and I'll pop you back in after.
All right.
I love you still. I promise. No negativity. I love you still. Okay. All right. So, I'm not trying to be mean. He knows he's a buddy, but we can't talk that way. What is happening here? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And I still can't breathe. You're right. Can you hear me? I'm like,
yeah,
labored breathing.
I can hear you, but yeah, it does sound a little labored. And yeah, as I mentioned, I went to Ouray last year, and it's 7,000-ish feet up, and I'm at 44 here where I live, 4,400. But just that little extra, those extra 3,000 feet makes a massive difference.
Yeah, you said you're at where? What's your
the elevation's 4,400 feet where I live.
Yeah, we're 69, right? And we're in like the valley area.
Yeah, but I like Colorado, but Colorado doesn't really like me too much, but that's just how it is.
Why not?
Well, one, they don't. Well, one, my biological father lives there, and
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I got
It's a family
to. I
thing.
actually did meet him for the first time about 3 years ago. He's an interesting person. He loves his wacky tobacco.
Yeah, everybody here seems to.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I've been there, done that with the weed, and it and alcohol just don't mix with me anymore. It's just painful. Plus, also, who is in charge of running things? Let's just say I'm more of an opposite of them. So
I gotcha. We don't do politics here though. So, but yes,
exactly.
I that's just my thing.
But it's
Like
a pretty
keep it nice
place.
and positive. It's gorgeous here. It's really weird for me being back in this town because it's a small ski town. I lived and worked here. Well, obviously I worked here, but I used to work.
Mhm.
But I lived here for like 14 years. So, but I
Yeah.
grew up coming here. My dad had a restaurant here growing up, and yada yada yada. But it's not like it's a tourist town, and I don't drink anymore either, as you know. Like I
Yeah.
had 5 years with no drink on March 31st. This town
Most
is a
excellent.
tourist
Good.
town, so everyone comes here on vacation. So it's like everyone just drinks. There's not much for me to
Yeah.
do unless it's like hiking or skiing and whatnot. And unfortunately, I have some health stuff going on right now. So that made living in this town like torture in the wintertime when I, first experienced problems because I'm a huge skier. When I couldn't ski anymore, it was like, but I
Yeah.
just going back to the sorry.
Yeah, Colorado would be fun for the ski bums, and skiing is not my thing, but for some reason my kids have taken it up. The school that they go to, they take a month and take them 1 day a week. They go up to the local ski lift that's about 20 miles from here. It's hovering right around 7,000-8,000 feet, and yeah, going up there, it's it's hard to breathe after walking for a bit. But yeah, Colorado. The last time that I was there before I went to Ouray to meet my dad or my biological father, and to spend some time with my grandma, his mother, and all of that. I had gone to Denver to do training when I started working for Quest, which is now CenturyLink. Anybody that they hired, they would take them there to train them in person, as opposed to just training on site. It was a hell of a lot of fun, and I got to
I was
go
going to say we
around
have
and
that
check
around
out
here.
things.
So I know that I know CenturyLink. That's like internet
Yeah.
stuff, isn't it?
Telephone company, internet primarily now. Yeah. Well, as good. Yeah.
And it's funny because we have I'm sorry, I'm still out of breath. We have um Xfinity, which is Comcast, which is from Philly, which is like the worst company.
Yeah.
I remember having to go stand in line at the store. I just want to address a couple things about the John thing, going back to it really quickly, because so Milton says John is another name for a toilet. That is. John is
Yeah.
also another name for someone who solicitates a prostitute, right? A John.
Yep. That is true.
Angela says, I'm going on a John. Yeah, it can be used for any.
Correct verbiage.
Yes. Oh, we've got some new people here. Sorry that I have not paid that much attention. I'm still trying to catch my breath. I'm like the very large child or something trying to walk the mile in school. That's what I feel like. So we're getting some, it looks like Michigan talk. Ferndale. And right outside Detroit. Let's see. I know that's funny. Not being me at all, Courtney. Six is so nice. Six, I sent you a Twitter DM, just so you know. Not one, but a John. That is hilarious. So, has anyone ever seen that? It just reminds me. There's an episode of Family Feud, and one of the questions is name a guy, a male name that starts with the letter H. And this one guy answers really, really, really fast, and he goes, Jose.
Oh man.
Dying when I saw that.
Yeah, that
We've got Lord
embarrassing.
Backhand 33 is here. What's up? I think this is your first time coming to my channel. I watch him all the time. He's got a good channel. I will try and get your link dropped in the chat in just a moment.
And say I've got a dad joke to tell. Something that
Go
I
ahead.
saw. Not having 7 days without tacos makes 1 week.
That's the face. That's they always used to do the it was like remember those memes like Mexican word of the day or something. It's not really PC anymore, but it's so funny. They used to have those in this in actually like one of the little local kind of like spoof papers in town here. Oh, Tim is here. Tim Hayes. What up? What up?
Howdy, Tim.
And just make sure I say hi to everybody because it says there's like 12 people watching, which is kind of cray. Oh, she cracks me up. It says Hector, but then Jose.
Yep, there's hose A and hose B.
Me, right? You are not a joke, Sci-Fi Nation. Don't seriously smile. Everything is good in the hood. I missed someone. Oh, here. Dr. Forbes said we bought a great deal of service from CenturyLink in the PWN. What is the PWN? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's kind of like when Six and I couldn't figure out what this meant. Brandon, you know where I'm going with this. I think. If I knew where I was going with it. When somebody posted this in our chat, and Six and I were on here entertaining, and we could not figure out what this hashtag stood for. So Six just turned it into this. Don't hate white titties, yo. It's ridiculous. It's our
DHWTY?
yeah, because we were trying to
I have
figure
no
out like
idea.
what the heck it would be, and I kept saying, well, maybe it's like dirty, like like someone talking like a little kid. That's dirty, and yeah. So, but Six came up with the best one. Don't hate white titties, yo. Anyway,
Well, let's see what it. Let me see if I can find what it is here.
I never even thought to do that. That's what smart person would do, right?
No, that's not helpful.
Okay, here we go.
Let's
There's a
see.
joke. Oh, I know this joke.
No clue.
What's better than winning a gold medal in the Special Olympics? Not being, yes. I mean, I use that word not in the bad way, but I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah.
And there goes Six. Yes, hashtag. I would go hashtag. If anyone remembers that episode of SNL with Justin Timberlake, who I love, by the way. We never listened to Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, whatever NSYNC he was in. I just like him.
Well, he did bring sexy back.
He
Oh,
did.
Pacific Northwest
That's what
PNW.
that
Okay,
is.
that makes sense. Actually, I used to live up in the Pacific Northwest. I used to live up in a tourist town called Coeur d'Alene, which is about 80 miles south of the Canadian border and only 11 miles from the Washington state border. You want to talk about being enclosed with a bunch of trees, and when it rains, feels like you're being compressed? That was the place.
I've never been up in that area. My sister went to college in Oregon, Lewis and Clark. I think that's Oregon. One of my sisters, and then my brother was at Reed for a little bit, but only a semester. And I never went up there. I've been through the Seattle airport. That's it. But I've been to Northern California, like the Muir Woods and stuff. So I kind of get an idea if it's really wooded like that. I think. So Six remembers the hashtag episode. That was so funny. It was when the hashtag thing first came out, and he was making fun of it, Justin Timberlake. So he just does this whole like speech, and he's like, so I was, oops, Jesus. He says dumb stuff like, yeah, so I was just I was just hanging out with hashtag Jimmy Fallon, and he just keeps doing the hashtag thing. I can't do it. I'm not coordinated enough, obviously.
Yeah.
They call me Coordinated Courtney, not, but tick in a box. Holy shit. It's just a tick in a box. He did bring sexy back. I need to grab some water. I have cotton mouth. I mean, bag of dicks. Sci-Fi Nation, that's funny because one of my buddies actually has a, I don't know where he got it. It's like a bag of gummy dicks. And it says bag of dicks on it. He's like, where can I get one of those to send to people?
You can literally buy a bag of dicks. I
You
think
can
you can
buy
buy them on Amazon.
They're probably like way too much money for what they are. We could
If
probably.
it's anything, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a person could probably like mold and make like their own like weed bag of dicks, and then just put it in a plastic bag and make a sticker.
Yeah, you
It would take way too long. But
I wonder if they're anything like the sugar-free Haribo gummy bears and all the horror stories that come from those things.
I've never had issues with those. I get those because I've tried it. Well, I'm a sugar addict. I'm always eating sugar, but I try to buy like sugar free if I can. Is this the link? Hold on, I just wanted to. Oh no, I think. Oh no, never mind. I thought I was going out of StreamYard. Okay, that is the link. Everyone should check it out. I can't show it on here, obviously, because I will get copyright something, and I haven't gotten one of those yet. I don't want to.
I did create a new short video clip for my breaks that I think you would find hilarious if you would like to play it.
Yeah, I would. Do you want to share your screen?
Yep, it's shared. I've got the right one.
All right. Okie doke, here we go.
Hey, that a motherfucking RPG? You got a motherfucking RPG? A RPG in a motherfucking backpack? Wait, can we talk about this? You ain't gonna monologue or nothing, get a bad guy speech?
I'm blowing my nose. I'm sorry. I muted myself and it ended shorter than I thought. That was fun. I'm blowing my nose and laughing at the team.
Yeah, that's from Afro Samurai, and of course that is the one and only Samuel L. Jackson repeating his famous line, his famous set of lines.
I love Samuel L. Jackson. Talk for 30 seconds while I blow my nose, if you don't mind. Tell us.
Absolutely, yeah. So yes, Afro Samurai. It's a 5-episode short miniseries that was created specifically for the American audience, and they created it with having Samuel L. Jackson in mind to voice the main character, Afro Samurai. And the musical score is a hip hop score done by the RZA or the Raws of the Wu-Tang Clan. If you haven't seen it, it is well worth the watch. It's hilarious, and of course, you just don't get much better than traditional Japanese samurai meets some forms of high tech. And I want to say hello to Pacific 414. Good to have you here this early morning, or for me, very, very late evening. And yeah, I had fun creating those new ones, and that's just one of the new break clips that I have cut up.
That was awesome. The video was awesome. I didn't get a chance to comment right afterwards because I just said I caught myself. Yeah, that was really cool. And we've got some comments about it. Hopefully, wait, someone said, I don't know what's going on in the chat with that. But, oh, Pacific 414 is here. How are you doing? It's good to see you
What
here.
up?
Have you seen Ghost Dog? Wu-Tang, Ghost Dog. Hi, Sniffles. And we have the son of oh, it's right. It's my buddy from I've been on Finatra's channel with him. Why can't I? Is it TJ? JT. I was just talking about Justin Timberlake, so I want to say JT. I think we call him TJ. I'm a
Timberlake
little
on the
off.
brain.
Yeah, I do. And then TJ. Okay, so there's new people here. Is it good? I hope people don't mind, but I want to play that Jawns video one more time so that these people that just got off of the other channel can check it out because it's short enough. So my show is called Late Night Jawns, and I have we watched it, the people that were here in the very beginning, but I have a very short video that was made by a creator. I have it. I just had it up, promise. But I don't know. So, it's by a YouTuber. He's named the Philly Captain, and he's amazing and funny, and he does all Philly. He rides this like scooter around Philly and Kensington, all these like bad areas and whatnot. But he did this awesome short video today explaining explaining what a Jawn is. And since my show is Late Night Jawns and people always ask what it is, I'm gonna show it just one more time. It's like less than 2 minutes long. And I need to do this, and here we go.
Yes. An interesting
anything.
video.
Let me give you some examples. Those Jawns are cold. You see, the word Jawn was used to replace the word cup of water ice. So instead of saying cup of water ice, I called them Jawns.
You're muted,
This is a
Courtney.
picture of Ben Franklin flying a Jawn. These kids are jumping on a Jawn. Those kids can't Jawn on a trampoline. That doesn't make any sense. But you can say those Jawns are jumping on that Jawn. Iggy the iguana, he's one of those inflatable Jawns. And there's Rocky Balboa sitting next to his Jawn. When the media asked Joel Embiid what it was like to have COVID, he said, "That Jawn hit me hard. I really thought I wasn't going to make it." I am sorry to report the word Jawn is dead. We can no longer use this word. You see, some goofball lawyer thought it would be cool to use Jawn in an ad campaign. You cannot use Jawn as a pronoun. What John Morgan did was destroy a piece of Philadelphia that will never get back. So every time you drive by this disgusting billboard, be like me and yell, "Hey, John Morgan, suck my Jawn."
I think that's great, the end of that. How do I stop sharing? Okay. So now everybody really knows what a Jawn is, especially the people that were here and have now seen that video twice. Oh, hold on.
It
That's
really
loud
is
in
a
my
word
ear.
for everything.
Oh, sorry, that was really loud in my ear. It went to the next video on his channel, but you guys didn't hear it. That just got to turn me off. There we go. Sorry, what were you saying?
And I say that word really is a word for everything. Like
It
right
really
now, I'm so tired. I need to have a drink of John's.
Yeah, that works. And the show is Late Night Jawns, like just late night things. We got some more people coming in. You guys, thank you so much for coming here. Please hit the like button if you haven't. Geek Studios, excuse me, that was really gross. Hi Geek Studios, how are you doing? Welcome. I'm a little out of breath because I'm at high altitude. I have cottonmouth. It's really cool. I'm in Colorado. I've like been stuck here for like a month. Totally. It's actually not that bad. My dog's here, but unfortunately he's out in the other room right now. And Sniffles, I went to the Jawn and took a Jawn. That is perfect. That's perfect use. Now, the joke he was making is you can't use it as like what did he call it? Oh my God. I used to be the grammar snob of the world. I'm just gonna drop it now because I can't think of it. I'm not gonna even try. My brain's mush. Okay. Oh, you're sick? That sucks. I wasn't feeling well this week, but I actually haven't felt well since I got to Colorado, but it's a little different for me because stuff lasts till I get sick. So your Muslim uncle, I don't know if I got to officially say hi. I just had thrown your thing up before. So what is everyone up to tonight? Dr. Forbin, we did sear it into your brains, hopefully. And Sad boy says, I'm a Sinatra boy. Boy. And I'm gonna...
Yeah, boy.
What was that from again?
Oh,
that
that's
In Living Color?
Flavor Flav.
Oh, that was
Flavor
Flav.
Flav used
I
to
was
do
just
that.
say, yeah, that was In Living Color.
Yeah, boy, bass. How low can you
Yeah.
go?
Yeah,
Oh,
boy.
you know, the Public Enemy was quite an interesting duo. And when they
Yes.
combined with Anthrax, yeah, it became even better.
Sniffles is asking me if I'm going to Garbage. That band is even still around? Are they playing in like Denver or something? Is that what you're asking? Or I'm not in Philly right now. I'm in Colorado right now. But Garbage. Oh my gosh, that was like, where's that song? I'm only happy when it rains.
I haven't heard them in ages. Let's take a quick peek at where they're playing.
I thought that they would maybe respond to that. I'm not going though. I don't know that I would go see them. I mean, if I had a free ticket.
I have a question.
I would.
Why did something I tried to type get blocked automatically in your chat?
I'm not gonna do this on my stream, sci-fi. Because
all I tried to say was
May I speak, please? It's starting an argument in the chat, and it's kind of
all I tried to say was my missus is from Philly. Are you? That's all I tried to say, and it got blocked.
It says so she's a Phillyite. It says right here.
No, she's from Pennsylvania.
I see it. It's right here. It's not blocked. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all I tried to type, and it got blocked.
Look at the chat on the thing in StreamYard.
I tried to type was my missus is from Philly. Are you? And it got blocked. There was nothing bad about that question.
I don't know why it got blocked, but I'm gonna put you back in the chat because you're just a little bit hostile to me. And I'm keeping it.
I'm asking why that question.
I didn't block you. I don't know. I don't have an
exactly,
answer.
And that's what's pissing me off. Why would a question like that get blocked?
I will hopefully cheer you up with some comedy. Okay. I want to keep it light tonight, so no arguing, stuff like that. Oh man, Six, I love you. So people were talking about Stranger Things and Brandon, yes, Denver. So Sniffles, Denver is actually like, depending on where in Denver, it's like anywhere from like 2.5 to 3.5 hours, depending on where you're going there. So I'm all the way up in like the northwest corner in a little ski town right now called Steamboat Springs. I don't live here anymore. I'm just stuck here right now. And people are talking about the new Stranger Things. You know, I never watched the whole first season. I
really?
I should get into it. Yeah, I had this thing like during the the past couple of years of like the shit show. Well, I got the coup for a long time, like 3 months. I got really, really sick. Excuse me, I have to cough just 1 second. I apologize.
Well, as far as Stranger Things go, oh, you feeling better? There you go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hide it from everyone because I'm like, yeah. Continue what you were going to say about Stranger Things, really quick.
Well, Stranger Things. That one's a tough one. I did watch it when it first came out. I did, for the most part, liked it. I liked season 2 until Sean Astin got whacked. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but he dies. It sucks. He was my favorite part of that second season. But after that, I dropped Netflix, various reasons, but I don't have the same fervor for that type of show like I used to. So
I never watched the whole first season, but the reason being was, when I got sick for like 3 months, and after I still actually had the diagnosis of the long or post coup thing. But for like the first, and it's been 1.5 years since I had it. For the first, like, especially 6 months or a year, I could not concentrate on watching anything. Like YouTube with the chats, that was about it, because it's,
Yeah, it's
You
interactive.
could go in and out. Yeah, and it's interactive and stuff like that. But so I couldn't even sit down and watch any TV show. So it was bad timing. And I hadn't watched it when it first came out. So it was like a catch up type of thing. Or I was gonna start watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to watch any traditional linear television channel show is difficult in its current form. And yeah, watching YouTube is a lot more fun. You get the interaction, and then being able to create the content is also a lot of fun. And it, you know,
Yeah.
I'd rather do enjoy it.
You know what? It's really funny because someone like called me a content creator the other day, and I was like, I'm not really. I used to be like a creator of content in other aspects of music and stuff. I don't consider myself a content creator because I am just kind of a conversation, or I'm just here to like keep people that can't sleep occupied.
Yeah.
Like most people know this, but some people that haven't been here might not. Like the whole reason I started this channel is I'm an insomniac, and I was when everyone was like stay at home or whatever. Not that I would be out in the middle of the night anyway, but people had different schedules, and people were awake later, and people were up at my hours. So I started this channel because I noticed that there was like a need kind of for a place to go at the odd hours when
Yeah.
most people are sleeping.
And it's definitely working. There are a lot of people either that can't sleep, don't sleep, work, the odd hours. East Coast time, it's, the sun's up already. So you get your early birds, or in the case of, where we're at, mountain timers that couldn't sleep or had too much caffeine to keep you up or going, or getting the West Coast people that just got off work or got done at the bars. So yeah, it is a time that, at least for us here in the States, is not served. So you see a need, you fill a need, and you are filling the need for great and excellent in the middle of the night discussions.
Thank you. And I'm always trying to keep it positive. And I'm not going to say sorry to sci-fi, but sci-fi, you kind of rubbed a couple people the wrong way, and I'm not moderating right now. So I'm looking at the StreamYard chat. I do have moderators though, and they'll moderate if somebody's kind of saying things that are getting the chat stirred, because they know that I like to keep it a positive vibe here. So it'll be okay, I promise. And Aussie time. This is what I love to hear. 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, for
So
our
it's
over
Thursday.
the terminal line people, it's the next day or it's late night, so they've depended upon when you stream, you've either caught them early in the morning, or in this case, right after supper.
I'm laughing at the chat. I apologize. I'm not laughing at you. I'm very easily distracted. Love Death and Robots is really good. So I wanted to see what you guys thought of my puppet intro. 6. ABC equals and. If she's watching this, I would to write the word and in a message to her, but it corrected to ABC. So the link above 6 if you want, honey. Anyway, so okay. I just started on season 2, and my friend's making me watch it, but you're loving it. So that's season 2. Did you like season 1? And I'm curious if you thought it was slow in the beginning, or if that really was my brain just being way off. And then I'll go back to what I was going to say, but I just want to keep addressing the chat a little bit, minus the argument, arguing. Oh my God, I was going to say argumentating. What?
This is what I will say about season 1. Hold on, my brain just died.
And we're all having. I'm wearing off on you. They're brain farts, or it's a senior moment. That's what I'm starting to call it.
The one character that passed, she does get justice, and I can't remember her name, but the gal that played her, she did well enough playing for Becky, or that I think was the name. Well, anyways, she did a good enough job that they gave her a movie for her to star in similar type, a high schooler type role, and she actually did a pretty good job.
Nice.
But past that, I haven't seen anything else from her. But some people, if you make a decent amount of money doing just those one or two, if you're smart with your money, wise with your money, invest your money properly. I'm not giving financial advice, just speaking in generalities. You don't have to do that type of stuff again, and then you can just go do what you really want to do.
Well said. Another insomniac in the house. He's
Yeah. When it hits hard.
I never knew that. I mean, I know people like, first of all, I'm sick of codes from hospitals anyway, the HC codes, the diagnoses that they give you, because I have like 5 million, but I'm actually diagnosed with primary insomnia. I was like, what does primary mean? Not that it really matters, but like, being an insomniac is tough. Like, if you're like true to be, I think back in the day they used to say like people that can't sleep when after dark, was it called like sundowner syndrome or something? I don't know. But
Yeah, there's a ton of weird diagnoses and names for diagnoses out there. It's like with naming prescription drugs, the amount of uniqueness that they have to do, and then really recently overdoing the X's and the Q's, or it's out there. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It's I'm really into actually like psychology a lot. I taking some like online psychology courses. And in my master's, I had to do it for education and stuff. I keep going to cough, and I don't want to cough. Sorry.
There you go. Get those lungs cleared.
But it's really interesting because like I have a few favorite doctors that like I watch on YouTube, and they're always talking about how in the DSM or whatever the psychiatric manual is, how everything is like these labels, and they have to put these certain typecasts on it, and a lot of the psychologists, psychiatrists, whatever, don't agree necessarily with all of it.
Yeah. The one thing I will say about modern psychology or psychiatry dealing with the DSM-5, going from the 4 to the 5, pretty much anything and everything could be diagnosed as some form of mental deficiency. Whereas in the 4, they were a little more picky about that. And of course, dealing with things that are currently trendy, terms that were once used no longer being used, or diagnoses that were accurate no longer being used. It's I don't know, that would be something to discuss more with some psychology or psychologist friends like that we have on Twitter. So
yeah, there's someone, I was watching this like webinar thing today, and the one doctor, hi Six, I'm gonna say hi for real in 1 second. I just want to finish my thought before I forget it. This psychologist or psychiatrist, whoever it was a doctor. She was reading a quote from someone, and basically what they were referring to now is she was saying everybody's nuts. It's just what type of nuts you are. You know what I mean? And where you fall into. So that's kind of
exactly. That's the DSM-5 in a nutshell.
Yeah, you could sit down with a competent psychologist, social worker, psychiatrist, and they will pin a diagnosis on you after, an hour or two. They will find something that they can call you.
And what's interesting is that like a lot of them, like, okay, I'm going to compare it to like an autoimmune disease, because I have an autoimmune thing. A lot of like, first of all, we're not doctors, everybody, so we're just making comments about what we've seen or heard. A lot of them are like the symptoms or whatever cross over. You know what I mean? Like they're the same. So like complex PTSD, it's like all the same symptoms as like borderline personality or stuff like that. It just gets like ridiculous. And it's kind of the same thing with a lot of autoimmune conditions. When you get a flare, a lot of people get very similar symptoms. So and then they'll have little like HC codes for every little symptom that you have, because that's a separate comorbidity or whatnot. If you saw my list, my novel, it's just stupid. I don't
Yeah,
not
it's
stupid, but you know what I mean. It's overwhelming sometimes to look at. You're like, that much is wrong with me? Whoa.
it's the same with the autism spectrum. It used to be fairly narrow, and now pretty much, you look at somebody cross-eyed, you could be considered on the autism spectrum.
I think everyone is though. I really do. I think everyone's on the
Yeah.
spectrum, and I think, you know what? I just labels. I think I hate labels.
So do
And that's-
I. Because
Yeah.
once you get one, it's like people paint you with that picture. As soon as they find out that you've received that label or that diagnosis from a doctor, it's eternally yours, and they consider it as part of you, not as a disease that maybe you once struggled with.
That is so true. And hi, Sis. Thank you for coming on, and thank you
Hi.
for being my girl. You're sticking
I
up for
will
me.
always have your back. Always.
Yeah. Six is the best. Six, I didn't even know that you had a channel. Because you said there was like a banner for your channel or something. I heard that randomly on
Yes,
something on the TV
that
earlier.
Steven made me this most beautiful. I fucking love it. I love him. He's awesome.
It
He's
fits
the
you.
best. It does.
I
It
might-
does.
If
It's
I am not like sub to your channel, I'm gonna feel really bad. I'm not sub to you.
that's okay.
But that's
I don't have anything on there. Although I'm
an
going
awesome
to. You know
banner.
why? You know what's probably going to be the first thing I post on my channel? I have a litter of kittens who moved into my garage.
You're in the garage.
Man.
Don't talk to me about litters of kids.
A mom cat jumped in through a broken window and decided to have her kittens in my garage, or she carried them in there after she had them. And they're probably about 5-6 weeks. And oh my God, they're
So
so
cute.
precious. I love kittens. I love kittens more than
Kitty.
Star Wars, more than anything in the
I
world.
used to
love
be
kittens.
like that. Now I have to be so careful with like every germ and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like because you know who I live with back east. Her cats have had 2 litters so far. And it's like I can't
What?
pick them up and do like all of this and whatnot.
Why doesn't
and
she get them
blah, blah, blah.
fixed?
Oh, I don't know. That's her deal. I'm not going to
Oh,
talk
for
about her,
fuck's
but
Wow.
but I want to pick them up and play with them, and I can't, you know, because I'm on I want an immunosuppressive treatment for those that don't know. So I have
Mhm.
like my immune system's like squashed, so I could literally get like a paper cut on my finger and then
Mhm.
touch something, and it turns into like this infection that's like crazy and whatever. At first, I wasn't that.
Yeah, you got to
it
be
took me-
extra careful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying. It turned me. At first, I was like kind of like, yeah, right. And then I got like, I had to be on like antibiotics to stop my mix because I got some stupid infection in my hand. And then I turned into a total germaphobe after that. And I think I'm getting a little better balance. I'm not right, but that's okay.
Yeah, you
I
are.
embrace it.
You're
embrace
more
it.
than right. And I just wanted to
I'm
throw out a
so grateful.
disclaimer because I am a healthcare professional. None of y'all are my patients. So take everything I say as a generality, like Brandon
Yes.
said.
Yep.
That's what I was saying.
Absolutely.
None of us are doctors or anything. We're just having, conversation about opinions or whatever.
Yep.
DJ Ronnie
See your
G.
personal physician.
Yes, thank you, Six. Because I can't talk tonight. I'm glad that you're here. Six is like one of those girls. She's like, she can like. Well, Brandy, you're good at it too. She can save me like in any live stream situation because obviously I'm not good at doing more than one thing at a time. So like when I'm trying to look at the chat,
I think you're great.
I'm like this, like so she'll like cover for me if I have to go like pee or something. Like Brandon, I was having like I had to blow my nose. I'm like, Brandon, take over. He's really good at that too. Six is
I know, and he killed it. And I know
Mhm.
because when you said Brandon talk for 30 seconds, I was like, girl, it takes you longer than 30 seconds to pee.
to do anything. Anytime I say a time, just add like half an hour to it. That's just like my rule anymore. And it's really funny because excuse me. Sorry
and
about that.
she's gone. Oh,
Yeah,
there
no,
she
I'm here.
is.
And she's back.
I got this like hack. It's really funny because I was never like that in the past. I was always like early for work, early for appointments. Like I was never on time. I was early, and now it's like what it is. I can't get anything together. It takes me like an hour to get out. I've turned into my mother.
Yeah, I like to be early to places.
That's
And
what
I
it is.
used to be early to live streams, and it used to piss me off when people weren't on time.
Uh-oh.
That's long gone. That is long gone. Now I'm like, whatever. Okay, I'll roll in 2 minutes before we're supposed to go live, and then we still have to go live on time.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
There are
I think
things that
people are
you.
used to me now. They're like, you know what? And you can join whenever. It's like, I feel so bad.
Things that you learn and things that you roll with. Like today, for whatever reason, my internet during the time when I'm trying to go live decides to act like shit. So I sound terrible. I'm losing the vocal resolution in the recording and in the live stream. So I have to have Pat come in, and channel 66 was there, and I told him, you guys are taking over for about 3 minutes until I can reset my machine and figure out what the hell's going on. But I think I narrowed it down. I think I know what my problem was.
That happened to me. I'm going to get back to your comment until I started. Sorry. That happened to me like a month or two ago, and I kept getting kicked off my own stream. You might have been on it, Brandon. Like, I literally was just getting booted off of my own stream. And the panel would be like, and she's gone again. And I was like so frustrated. I was like, and then it was just all like frozen. And so people in the chat are like, we can hear you. And I'm just sitting there. I watched back and I was like, whatever. I mean, it's me. I'm not going to take it down. It is what it is. But it was really funny.
That's right. It is what it is. Whatever happens on a live stream, it's out there for the world. Somebody may have already clipped it, even if the thing goes down immediately. There's nothing you can do.
This
just
is true.
accept it and roll on.
This is true.
So true.
Dr. Corbin says, I'm always
So
very nervous
true.
when I'm in a live stream.
Funny how it seems.
At first,
always
a
in
couple times I was, but
time.
not anymore. I think because I embrace my like idiocy or like my, you know what I call quirkiness.
Quirkiness, yes.
Shut up, not quirky.
Let me
Quirky.
give Dr. Forbin a little piece of advice that I was given when I first started. When hopping into a live stream or being either the main guest or part of the guest roster, think of it just as a conversation between you and friends. That's it. That solves all of it. And ever since I was told that, it's never been too big a deal, except for when I start getting, upset or angry about a specific topic, and then I just start going and just keep rattling off things. Like, I don't know if you saw, but when Fanobi was on, Snow and I, we did a watch party and broadcasted it, and yeah, when I start getting going like that, I start getting short of breath and just rambling on. My whole everything with my breathing patterns and speaking patterns change, and
anxiety
it takes time. Yeah. But that's about the only time that I really experience any of those type of issues. Like right now, just thinking about it just a little bit it's throwing me off. It's making me speak a little faster.
That's so funny that you say that, because so I have a list right now. I have dry mouth, so it's coming out more. I need to grab like an actual bottle of water. But whenever I start to talk about it, it won't go away then. Like normally when I'm talking, it's like I went to speech therapy for many, many years. Now that's all I'm going to hear. It's same type of thing.
I never suspected that. Never knew that.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Can,
you sound normal. You sound perfectly
100%,
fine to me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good to know. And a lot of people the older I get say that. I just want to go back to this comment really quickly because I had highlighted it. And then, so your Muslim uncle says, to all of us, have we heard of Iconicon? The online conversation for a geek nerd subject that retro live streaming lots of channels are hosting. Has anyone heard of Iconicon?
I've never heard of
Yes. I have.
What do you know about it?
Yes.
I'm going to grab a bottle of water while you talk.
Okay. Yes, it's a virtual convention that, if I remember correctly, is going to be done, I believe, during this week, transitioning from May to June. I know that Clobby of Clobbering Times is taking part of it because of, he's a former comic book shop owner, vast, massive knowledge of pretty much all things comic book, and then in general, all things geeky. And then they do have a lot of other people that are going to be presenting virtual conferences that touching on all sorts of fandom and geekdom level stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. I do remember watching a part of it last year, and it was great to see, having having everybody within these various groups come together, even though they didn't do it in person, doing it through these technological means that we have really did help, and it was a lot of fun.
So how is it different from just hosting a regular live stream?
Hosted, they have a schedule that they stick to, so it's basically like if you were attending live, how you may have a part of the event center that is specific, or it has panels that are scheduled to come in and you can shuffle in and out. The retro blasting guys, I believe, are the ones that are primarily behind it, if I remember correctly in what your Muslim uncle is saying. So they basically treat it just as if it was a in-person convention. They have their dates, they have specific times for specific groups of people with specific topics, and then that's what they do. And if I remember correctly, I know that Klobby did say that he was part of it again this year. And from what I remember, they also rotate through whose channel hosts it. So retro blasting, if I remember correctly, is 5-6 digit followers size. So it does give some of the smaller content creators that are awesome, like Clobber Times, more exposure. And that, if I remember correctly, that's what helped put him over that 1K hurdle. If I remember correctly.
This is sounding familiar. I think Tom and Andre were involved.
Yes, they did that last year. They did that last year. I do remember that too.
Okay.
I'm
I
back.
think they
there.
were talking about He-Man or something.
Yes, I think it was 80s toys. It was either He-Man or Turtles or something.
Something I skipped out on.
in those lines that
Okay.
that Tom is, knee deep in the dead with.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
Alf that he came on Snowdub show. That was so amazing. I was so excited to see Alf. So the Iconicon thing kind of reminds me of like the online webinar series, like things that they do. Like I always follow the Vasculitis Foundation for instance. It's just something that I deal with, but they'll always have these symposiums or whatever, and it's like a whole bunch of different videos. So it's kind of like if you go to a convention but online. That's how I'm gonna kind of compare it. That's what I would.
Yeah, except it's live as opposed to being pre-recorded.
Oh! That's the big difference. That is pretty cool. And that's going on this week. Excellent.
So they probably have panel discussions and they actually stay on topic.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They don't allow Q&A. Squirrel activities to occur.
Squirrel. Yeah. And I love the squirrel activities. Don't get me wrong.
What is squirrel activity?
Love. But also when and I do see occasionally in chat, people will say, can you get to the topic? And I get it.
Yeah.
They came there for one specific reason, or they're excited to get to that purpose. And so I understand that, but I like the going off on bunny trails.
Yeah. Courtney Squirrel topics are basically just.
I got it.
Yeah.
From what she just said. Like
squirrel
not being the top main topic. That's exactly what ADHD.
Tim Hayes says,
how are you doing? Oh, squirrel.
TMNT. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And speaking of turtles, there's I know that Tom and Andre every once in a while talk with Razor Fist, and I do remember watching his video talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the stuff that was actually really good and worth either finding, collecting, or watching. And it kind of makes me want to go get the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Back before they softened up a bit, where they were, they didn't mind hacking and slashing and trying to actually kill Shredder.
Razor Fist was on Midnight's Edge a few months ago.
Yes. And
he and Tom were often, they didn't even acknowledge chat. They were just off and running down this rabbit hole of TMNT, and it was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, well, when you're passionate about that subject and you know it so well, I can see even seasoned professionals like Tom, doing the live streams as much as he's done over these few years, getting distracted and getting just that tunnel vision. I can see that.
Yeah.
And And when it goes to being all rounded as far as topics go, yeah, Tom and Andre, they've got it, and of course Razor Fist, he's also really good with a lot of different things. So
Hi, Jedi
I know
Bill.
that. Yes, hello
Bill.
there. I do know that that they were talking. They did talk Conan a while ago, but they were also talking Elric. Now that would be intriguing to actually get some hopefully non-woke live action Elric, because that's one of those properties that you could not do even remotely close to being woke.
What's
It just wouldn't
Elric?
work.
I was going to ask the same thing.
Elric is basically Geralt of Rivia, but Geralt of Rivia stole a lot. Or what's his name that wrote all the books for The Witcher? He basically got a lot of his ideas from the Elric series. I remember them talking about that, but that would be an excellent movie series, potentially an excellent movie series, or an excellent TV series. The book series is rather long and impressive.
I think I own the Witcher book series. I think I bought it. It was like super cheap on Amazon, and I haven't even cracked it open yet.
I've read and listened to the way that it's gonna kill me if I don't remember his name. Give me just a second here. Let me get his name.
And Geek
I don't want you to
Studios
die.
Six has a channel.
I just posted it.
She just posted it. She doesn't have content on it yet. And Six, if you want to put that in. Oh, there, she got it right. Oh, yeah, I love the Susie part of it.
I know. I love that band.
I do too. Do you know I got to meet Susie, Sue, and Budgie?
What?
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
How have I never heard this story before?
Because it's not much of a story. They were doing like a I think it was an album signing, or like for a vinyl album, like a re-release of something at Newbury Comics in Boston, and it was just them at a table, and I went up to get my vinyl.
Wow. But dude, I did my hair like hers for years, like jet black, teased out to, oh my gosh.
Yeah, also kind of like the Robert Smith do.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
It's the female version. Yeah, I was all about that too. I was all into the punk and the goth and all that.
Oh, that was such good times musically.
Hi, Nathaniel. Thank you for stopping by. And
yes. Hello, Nathaniel.
I'm doing well. I just can hardly breathe because of either altitude or allergies, and I keep coughing. So don't mind me. I'm all stuffed up.
Did you get a bottle of water though?
I did, and I'm about to take my an allergy medicine, an allergy pill. So actually, I'm gonna.
There you go. I found the writer. It is Andrzej Sapkowski. He wrote the Witcher series, and the Netflix adaptation is closer to the books than it is to the video game. But listening to them in order, if I remember correctly, Last Wish and then Sword of Destiny go in the chronological order as far as the book time frame as opposed to when they were released. They're really good. They really are good. But if you were to listen to Razor Fist, he would more or less call Sapkowski a hack and say read Elric.
Oh, okay.
So, but if you like the sword and sorcery, dark-ish fantasy type world,
yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong with any of them. They're all really good.
That Elric, how do you spell that?
Let's see. If I remember correctly, it's ELERIC, I think. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Elric of Melonbone.
Oh, Elric.
Yep, ELRIC. Let's see.
Elric of Melonbone?
That's how it is, but it's French. So Melonbone, I believe, is how it would be said.
Melonbone. I'll just spell it. Melonbone.
Yeah.
NNE, right? 2 N's?
Yeah, so Elric is a fictional character created by English writer Michael Moorcock and the protagonist of a series of sword and sorcery books. Michael Moorcock. So
Moorcock.
Moorcock.
So we got melon bone and more cock. Hold on. Taking
Yes,
notes.
and
Taking
the
notes.
stories they take place on an alternative Earth. The proper name and title of the characters is Elric VIII, 428th Emperor of Melambone.
And
Later
the name of
stories
the
by
planet. The name of the planet is Ballsack, correct? Because that's the way it's going.
But yes, this looking at the series, it started back in the 60s.
Oh.
That's cool. It's also cool that I'm talking on mute. Oh man, I'm like dying. Dying laughing.
Well, that
I'll
went
be like,
to
It's usually
talking
happens when
about
me and sick.
ball sack and more cock really quick.
Oh my god! And it was something the eighth. And I
Brandon,
continued on
you're the
about
one who brought it
more
up.
Well,
No.
you asked, and I'm just saying what the guy's name is. I can't help the fact that his name is Michael Moorcock. That sounds like a 70s mustached porn star name, Michael Moorcock.
Oh my goodness! It's funny because like these older names that or whatever, they're not older names, they're just names. But I don't know why this reminded me of this, but my aunt like went into all of getting our like family tree stuff, and it turns out that a lot of like the women, my mom was adopted, so we found out like all this stuff, and a lot of the women on my mom's side it was like one side had either mental or physical health issues, which I obviously got, but I didn't get the
Wow.
other side. The other side, all the women, like my biological grandmother would be great grandmother and great great grandmother. They all had children with another man, so they all had children with two men, which is like no back then. So I'm writing down like my family tree, and I'm writing notes like on this side. I'm writing sick, crazy, like I'm putting good stuff, and then I'm writing slut. But on my like great grandmother and my grandmother, and I'm talking to my Aunt Martha about it. And my Aunt Martha said, "Oh, I did the same thing." She cracks me up. She's like, "I'm like, we come from a family of sluts. What's that?" But yeah, but I was like, I found myself writing that down, like but that was how I noted it. And I'm like, I'm going to H-E double hockey sticks. Okay. Oh man. So I'm still laughing about the name. And then just wow. That's the best comment you can leave just to anything. Wow. And awesome.
Oh yeah.
Right, he's right next to me. Oh wait, what's happening? Sorry. OCD. Women on top.
Two at the same time. What am I doing right?
You're a married man. We don't mess with them.
Oh yes.
I am not a
that's
home
very
wrecker.
true.
No way.
Eat a big breakfast sausage. I don't know what that's in reference to. We're playing restaurant. Okay.
I guess Jedi Bill
I give
likes
up
to
on
eat
speaking.
a big breakfast sausage. Is that true, Jedi Bill? No judgment. Just asking.
I don't judge either.
No. Actually, I do judge Jedi Bill. I judge him to be awesome. As the
He
best
is.
karaoke.
I was just going to say, he's the best karaokeist.
Nathaniel, I love you too.
Since I did karaoke, do you know that?
Shut the fuck up!
Do you know that? I did it on well, the whole reason that I was able to overcome my fear was because I wasn't on the pro panel, as I call it, with like on Jedi Bill's channel with like you and the rest of everyone. Everyone on there is like pro singers, and I'm an instrumentalist. But so there Bill was on the channel actually when I did karaoke, I believe.
Which channel?
It's a Punk Media Karaoke. But he has all these punk
I can't
songs
believe
uploaded.
you didn't. Like, I'm gonna need a link, girl.
So I'll drop his link.
Why don't you sing something right now?
Oh my gosh, no.
Why not?
Because I can't breathe, and I won't be able to breathe afterwards to talk to anyone.
Yeah, what's the name of the channel?
Sorry. So it's Punk Media Karaoke, and it's just 3 words. It'll come right up.
Maybe we should watch it right now.
I have it clipped. I have a clip of it. It's really bad, but I don't know if it's
I
still
want to
there.
hear. I want to hear.
I do have a clip. And then, so the first, I did it on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I did 2 punk songs. I did
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
Everybody's Girl by the Dwarves.
I was
did,
off Tuesday. I could have
and
watched it.
I did Punk Rock Girl by the Dead Milkmen because the whole song is about South Street, Philadelphia and stuff.
All right,
And,
pull it up.
and then on Thursday, I went totally like off, like off whatever. And I did Bust a Move. And that's
Don't just stand there, bust a move.
It's so fast and so many words. I could not breathe after. I am like,
okay, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know where I have them saved.
Okay,
where are clips saved? They're saved like in your YouTube, right? I think.
Girl, I don't have a channel.
I'm looking. I'm pretty sure they're saved like on your.
Now I got Bust a Move in my head.
They're all bad, but Bust a Move didn't work very well because for some reason the timing was off. So I'm like a millisecond behind with the music. You know what I mean? I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, my clips. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, this is like really embarrassing.
Oh my god, this.
I can't believe I'm gonna like actually
for
show
8 hours.
This. But they don't make you. It's just a little tiny. I'm in the bottom corner, but you can hear my horrible singing.
Like when in the live stream did you sing?
Well, I don't know. Oh, you know what? They're blocked now on copyright grounds.
What?
Are they all blocked?
Oh Lord.
Oh man. Let's see if the
video.
Yeah.
That's the bane of YouTube.
So you were on one 2 days ago though?
I was on Tuesday and on Thursday.
Yeah, so 2 days ago, because there's a live stream on his channel that was up 2 days ago. That was done 2 days ago. I'm
is it
scrolling through looking for you.
That might be.
I see Cece. I see Brad.
Oh, it's on there. Oh god, it's embarrassing. Oh my god, that would be the one where I did here. I'll find out. I'll tell you where it is. So, guys, yes, this is very exciting. You're not supposed to have dead air.
This is important right here, though. I am looking.
No, this is gonna be Bust a Move where I'm like off rhythm.
My girls,
so bad.
Brandon, fill in the gaps.
I was gonna say I've got a fan made preview trailer for one of my favorite 2000s anime. If you want, to play while you're doing some research.
Of course.
All right, let me find the folder that it's in. No.
Don't just stand there, bust a move.
Can you find it?
There it is. Okay, it's ready for you to load it up, and I can pause it as necessary, I believe. I think, maybe.
All right. I'm trying to find StreamYards. There we go.
The following trailer has been approved for anyone who wants to watch it, I guess. Which means it's awesome. And I want to thank Until Dawn Media for putting this together.
My friends, it has often been said that I like war. Friends, I love war.
The Major is insane. He is the single biggest, nastiest, successful villain I have come across.
For over a century, the Helsing organization has served the British Empire, fighting a secret war against the forces of darkness. The vampire in particular.
What the fuck?
You have activated my Alucard.
Shall I destroy them? Wipe them from the earth?
To answer Tim's question, yes, this is a story about the infamous Lost Battalion.
Grind them to dust. Just give the word, my master. Sir Integra Helsing. Give me your orders!
Search and destroy! Run them down!
My master.
I was gonna say pause right there because that's a very well known. Well, they kind of a take on it, but that's O Fortuna from Carl Orff's.
Did you say Bib Fortuna?
The Carl Orff musical piece. The musical piece is called. Oh my god, I can't think of the name of the actual song, but it's from it's called O Fortuna from Carmina Burana or something by Carl Orff. Burana. Carmina Burana. I cannot talk. Continue, please.
Oh, yes. I shall continue now, my master.
Do it.
It shall be done.
How long have I waited for this day?
It's him!
What in the hell are you?
Do not let any of them leave the island alive!
And the Major conducting his war. Quite literally conducting.
I haven't had this much fun in ages.
Let's bring them hell.
Here standeth the bird of Hermes, eating mine own wings. To keep me myself tamed.
Yes, that is
Wow.
Hellsing Ultimate. It is a 10-part, 50 to 55-minute per episode miniseries based on the mangaka of the same name, Hellsing. It follows the manga from start to finish. It talks about the main bad guys. They are the vaulted lost battalion of the Third Reich, with the Major being in charge, and they are they were the occult studiers. So their group is full of let's say vampires that are not natural. They basically found a way to create them. They have a werewolf. I think it's their one.
Aren't all vampires not natural?
Well, in this, they're able to technologically create a vampire as opposed to how you have to create a vampire, which you see Alucard do with Ceres Victoria in the beginning of it. But this particular one, the 10 episodes are available for purchase on Blu-ray. Walmart carries it for about $50. You want to talk about one of the best shows from the past 20 years and one of the best mangakas from the past 25 years, this is it. And it's also where I got my avatar from. Heyo!
Heyo!
Yes,
cool.
It's one of my favorites. It really is good, and yes, it's well worth the time investment. And there just to help out, there is an original Hellsing anime that was done in the early 2000s, but it was being done at the same time as the manga was being done. And because of that, only about half of the shows actually followed the story, and the other half they did their own thing. And where it left off, it looked like they were angling for a second season but didn't get it. Whereas this started in 2006 and did not end. They did not finish it until 2012, and it took 3 different production studios to do this. But if you look at all of them, from the first episode through the 10th, you would be very hard-pressed to tell the difference between them, even though they have completely different sets of animators. That is impressive.
Is anime pretty easy to get on physical media? or does it tend to run a little more expensive than like
Oh, man.
non-anime? Or is it, do you have to import it, or how's that work?
It varies. Some of it's fairly inexpensive. It just really depends upon who created it and who the distributor is. Just as an example, at least with modern anime. Last time I went to Walmart, they had the complete 26 episode series of Death Note, which is another good one to watch, for only $15. They had the second My Hero Academia movie for $15. Hellsing Ultimate was $50. The first collector pack of Robotech was $50, but then the second one was also $50. The third one was also $50. So it can swing and vary wildly.
See, I've heard of Death Note, but that's the only one.
Death Note is so good. If you have to watch a live action Death Note, watch the Japanese one. The one that was done on Netflix is, for the most part, trash, with one exception. Ryuk was voiced by none other than Willem Dafoe, and holy shit, you want to talk about a man personifying the voice of death from a Shinigami? Yeah. He is the only reason to maybe just catch a clip of it, but past that, no, it's not very good. But the Japanese live action Death Note is good. But as far as traditional costs of anime, back in the 80s and 90s, before DVDs, you had your laser discs and you had VHS tapes. There have been stories floating around that I've talked about and other people on my channel, where they would pay $50 for 2 episodes of a series on VHS. It was expensive, super expensive. It still can get expensive, but it's not as bad. And with streaming, it has helped. It has helped kindle and make things a little less expensive. But unfortunately, there are some shows that did get put onto DVD, but have yet to receive a Blu-ray copy. And I've done a video on it from some of the shows that I remember from the 90s. But there's also a few from the 2000s that have not received a Blu-ray copy.
Hold on just one moment. Bye, Nathaniel. September 7th.
Bye, Nathaniel.
Ways
Good
away.
night.
It cracks me up with it. But happy early birthday, months away. Have a good one. Sorry to interrupt you.
He's not going to be back till his birthday? Wow.
I forget what other chat I
have a good summer.
That's a long sabbatical to be away from the interwebs. Hell, I tried to do just a weekend sabbatical and I about died.
I think the most I've ever done was like 3 days. In the last year, the most I've ever done was like 3 days.
Yep.
No, I have gone completely away from it for a little bit, but usually it's just like I'll stay out of the chats if I don't like feel good or something.
Yeah.
If I sleep for like more than 4 or 5 hours, like the notifications and messages are overwhelming.
I turn mine off.
It's just easier to wake up every couple hours to keep up on it.
And you see, I think this is one thing that they probably will put into the DSM-6 if they ever do one, called FOMO, fear of missing out. That is, I suffer from that. I have stayed up way later than I should, like tonight, and done things on Twitter way the hell later than I should, like tonight. Yeah. But if I go too long, I get those withdrawal symptoms. It's, even though I don't do alcohol or drugs or cigarettes or none of that stuff anymore, these damn phones have got my brain so rewired that if I don't have it even remotely near me at times, I struggle. So it's a problem, and I do need to detox. But
it's interesting that you say that. I used to be like that, but now I tend to like to put my phone on do not disturb and just it sometimes it's too much.
See, I was going to go to bed. Like Jedi Bill was winding down. He was on his last round of karaoke, and I thought I'm just going to, plug my phone in and fall asleep listening to the last few singers. And then I was checking my notifications, and I was like, "Brack, Courtney's on." I was like, and Courtney doesn't, I got to get my Courtney fix when I can. So like I have to. So it's not that I'm. It's not so much FOMO as it is. I gotta. Well, I guess it is exactly FOMO. But another thing about messages and stuff like that is I don't want anybody to feel like they're being ignored or, that they're not.
I do get like that.
That they don't. That they don't matter, and so I try to respond to people, and so because they do matter.
Same boat.
You just reminded me. Actually, I wrote to like 3 people today. I will respond to this later. I didn't want because they can see if you read it, and I haven't responded.
That's funny.
Tim has a question for me, asking me, "Am I a young man?" Well, that's a matter of perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I'll divulge just a little bit. I will be 42 this year, so technically, I'm a millennial, born in 1980. But depending upon who you look at, I could either be a Gen Xer, just a very, very late Gen Xer, or a very, very early millennial. Either way, I think I got the best of the Gen X, but I also got the financial screwing of the millennials. But that aside, I don't think of myself as a 40-something. Hell, I don't even still think of myself as a 30-something. I still think of myself as a 20-something. I still do, with the exception of the drinking and the cigarettes and all that stuff. I still do most everything that I used to do when I was in my 20s. I still game. I still collect, retro console systems. I've always loved video gaming. Internet, technology, computers. I still do all of that. All of that stuff that I was doing, back in my late teens, my 20s. I still do it. Maybe in a little different form, like, doing the YouTube thing or having kids and being married and all that stuff. But I don't think of myself as old or even middle-aged, even though technically, based upon my family's history, I've passed my half-life. So I do have to be more cautious and careful with some aspects of my time.
Well, you're younger than me, so you're not old.
You're younger than me too. Thanks a lot.
I don't feel old, and I don't have something to do with the fact that I don't have children. So I feel like 15 because I am only responsible for myself. Yeah. So I can do what I want. I can drop what I'm doing and leave town, fly out of the country, and not have
one thing about
these kids in my garage. But other than that, I'm good to go.
The one thing about women that I learned a long time ago was you are forever 29. Forever. You don't age any further past that.
Yeah, you start going in reverse. It's funny, Six, I was always, I'm the same way technically. It's just, my health stuff holds me back with the travel thing. But not having kids, that is, I think, a big thing. I always tell people, well, first of all, I think we all fall under that, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Because I don't feel like mentally, I don't really feel in my mid-40s saying that. It's like cringe. However, sorry, just want to read. Sorry, I was just, what did I do?
Yeah, like we talk about, people are not constantly, but age does come up like, oh, how old were you when you saw Star Wars? And, what kind of fandoms did you grow up on? But and then everybody just puts that aside because it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It really and truly doesn't matter to us as a community.
And you know what? It doesn't, as a community here and like just in general, I feel like it doesn't matter because I've always enjoyed like older things anyway. I think maybe because I like watched a lot of movies and stuff with my mom, but like all the movies I like are from like the 60s and 70s, and that's what I prefer. So it's like kind of, I don't know. It's not what you prefer, but with the mental age or whatever, like you were saying, what age did you give yourself, Six?
What age did I give myself?
Yeah, when you said you feel like you're
Oh, 15. 15.
15, yeah. I joke around with people. I'm like, mentally, I could be anywhere from like the age of 3 to like 24, I'll say, because I can rent a car. But physically, I feel 80. And then what was the other one? Oh, and then like inside physically, I feel 80 a lot. And then on the
Really?
outside,
Uh-huh.
I think I would look way younger, but the megs I'm on probably have me looking in my mid 40s. But that's okay. That is what it is. But the thing is, I'm like age 3 some days, definitely, because I can have my fits. They're few and far between, but I had one like 2 days ago. It was not fun.
You know, the thing about, you know, when people say, you know, you're
I like
acting like
it.
a child, you're throwing a temper tantrum. Well, motherfucker, adults throw temper tantrums too. And I don't throw myself down on the ground and start, you know, flailing my arms and my legs. I still understand that there are consequences, and I understand why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, and I understand the depth to which I have to be brought, or that I'm not putting the blame on anybody else. I understand the depth to which I bring myself to get to that breaking point where I like fucking lose my shit. And sometimes I lose my shit internally and nobody ever knows. But yeah, I
And
definitely
I've
have
seen you. I'm
triggers.
picking my nose. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Like,
that's okay.
anyway, I've seen you on stream. Put your foot down. You got it in you.
Yeah, I
not
don't,
temper tantrum.
because I'm going to go on a live stream and I'm going to be me. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm not going to, you know, the show goes live and I flip a switch and I suddenly turn it on or turn it off or whatever. I'm me all the time.
Kind of like me picking my nose.
Yeah, look, I'm picking my nose right now too. Can you hear the difference in my voice? Yeah. I mean,
It's funny, when I first started like streaming, I would be on other people's streams. I would be like so worried about like what I looked like. And now it's like I woke up. I threw a little like cover up under my eyes.
Uh-huh.
That's it. I don't care.
Yeah, I always do hair and makeup because one of these days I'm just gonna like do a face reveal and say,
I can't wait. I can't wait. It's so weird to like somebody so much and talk to them so much and have no idea what they look like. It's like bizarre. And then like
I'm
when you
so
see them,
used
you're like,
to
what?
like
I
Fat
think you look
Steven,
like
I think. Fat
You're
Steven, I think, is the best example. And although I have to be honest, I have seen pictures. This isn't a secret because he has shown them to some people. I have seen like real pictures. I know what Fat Steven looks like. But when I'm talking to Fat Steven, he looks exactly like his icon in my headcanon.
Mm-hmm.
That's my friend Fat Steven. And I trust him. He's in like probably my top 10 of people that I trust on YouTube. And I got to that level before I even knew what he looked like. So it's, you know, and I've heard people, this is the example I always use. Anna, that Star Wars girl, and Polly from Latino Slant both said that they regret showing their faces on camera. And so, and they're huge. Anna's, I have no idea how many subs she has, but like if those people regret it, and I have no idea what the reasoning is for that. But if those people regret it, I know that I'll regret it because I'm a big nobody. So
you lose a bit of anonymity.
You do, and I love my privacy. I love my anonymity.
And if you have things from your past, there are reasons why you don't want to show your face, a la Loki and other people like that. I myself, I have shown my face, but not on my own channel. And I had contemplated it and thought about it, and I don't think I'm going to. And the reason for that is I don't either want to either break someone's expectations or exceed their expectations. This is the persona and the thing that everybody sees on all my stuff, and I think I just want to keep it that way.
Wait a minute.
I might show.
You've never shown your face on your channel? I've seen your face a ton of times. Or was
Not
that in
on my own channel. I have done on other people's channel, but not on my own.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a comment. That's where I had it highlighted to remind myself. You were talking about your people that you're most trusted or whatever.
Yeah.
People on YouTube that you can talk to. Papa Cotton. Wolf is one of mine.
Oh,
and I don't know. Well, I don't know what he looks like. So.
And you probably don't care, do you?
Well, I don't know. Do I know what he looks like?
It doesn't
I might
matter.
see like a childhood picture or something. I don't think so. Though.
The way I see Papa Cotton now is how I envision him as Papa Emeritus.
Emeritus.
Yeah, from what I remember, Papa Cotton is a big Ghost fan, and oh, hold on, what's
Ghost? The Patrick
the
Swayze
band
movie?
Ghost, Ghost, and the lead singer is Tobias Forge, and he takes on various personas. As if he was I think one of them he was the anti-pope, and I think one of them was like an anti-cardinal, something along those lines, doing what they do. And that's if I remember correctly, that so that Papa Cotton could explain it probably a lot better than I can. I'm hitting that wall and my brain is like, go to sleep. What the hell are you doing? Why are you still awake?
I know. I'm like sitting here kind of just swaying in my chair.
I may end it. I can't even talk. Okay.
You may end it.
I was going to say, I may end it sooner or later, but I can't even talk. I couldn't even spit it out. I have to show my face because people then can see. You have to see how I look when I'm trying to talk and I can't. Because, I just embrace that shit.
I can go as long as you can, Courtney.
Oh, baby. Then what was I going to say? Oh, Polly. You were talking about like Polly and Anna and whatever. I remember when Polly didn't even have 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, he does.
I remember when he didn't.
Oh,
like,
you remember?
So weird to me.
And
he's done such good work with his channel. Like, I absolutely adore Polly.
I know. I love his channel. I don't speak a lick of Spanish, but I like hearing him speak it.
No se habla español? No, I don't speak it either.
What?
Probably.
I missed something. I totally missed something because I was reading. What did I miss? Oh my God. You know I am a blonde, naturally, right? Sometimes I feel like people should just know
I'm a blonde.
Yeah.
Because I'm a blonde. Yeah.
That reminds me, for some reason, that reminds me of Valley Girl. She's a Valley Girl.
So did you find that karaoke clip for us, Court?
Oh, so that was not the day you were looking at. It says like 1 day ago, I think.
But 2 days ago.
On mine, it said 1 day ago, but that's it. I wasn't on that one. It was the day before, you could say, and it wasn't there.
Shucks-a-roni.
And I'm,
Could you just do one now?
I can send it to you because I think that I videoed part of it off the TV for my mom, like just a little bit of one of them.
Oh yeah.
Because I couldn't see myself. You can't like. It's like the little boxes. I can't see anyone on my computer or my phone. It's really dead. I'm that blind, and I don't have my new glasses yet. So, hold on. Oh, we have a new person. Nanashi. I hope I'm saying that right. Brandon, thanks for making this. I do too. Thanks for making the stream on Twitter. Y'all are great. And Courtney, you got a new subscriber. Oh, thank you. And also send an ad on Twitter. I will accept that ad. Not now because it'll throw my whole. It's like the you can't walk and chew gum thing. It's going to be genuine people. Oh my God, where did you find that? I didn't mean to mute you, but I don't want to get copyright stricken.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Fortunately, I've been very fortunate.
Oh, no, it was just a karaoke. I wanted you to sing along with it. It's a karaoke.
Oh, version. This is a tale for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Something. I need the words in front of me.
Yeah.
Because you're overzealous.
No, why would you get copyright?
The same reason he streamed it. I don't know. The same reason he streamed it.
Oh. See, I don't understand all of that.
And I don't know why he did, but I want to be perfect with no. I'm so not perfect. Let
me share some details. Yeah, let me share a little bit about that. Even with doing karaoke, depending upon the version of the karaoke song you have, if it basically is the main song or the song itself, just without the vocals to it, the copyright people can get pissy about that, and it's a pain in the ass. The manga and the anime community, they sometimes have to walk on eggshells because there are some companies, Bandai Namco, that likes to get rather strike happy, but only with certain shows. So most of the stuff that I have, most of the clips and all that, cut the right size, or if I show something from a anime, I typically will try and find a compilation preview like I did with Hellsing, because the music, as far as from on the video that I had it on, it's not copyright claimed, and it's cut in such a way to where it should keep the copyright trolls at bay. But
my problem is I don't know how to edit anything. You know what I mean? I don't know how to put.
Yeah.
I am such a.
That's why I don't have a channel, because I don't know how to edit videos.
Editing just takes time.
I don't even know how to make a thumbnail. That's why. Did you guys
how do you
see the
make a
picture?
thumbnail?
Did you see the picture today?
That's why. See, I don't understand why nobody does videos. Oh, that's not true. Steven does.
Mm-hmm.
Steven has done live streams where he's like making stuff for other people or for himself.
Yeah.
But I would think that more people would do that, like how to make a thumbnail, how to edit a video.
They are. I'm sure they're there.
Yeah,
if you look them
they're
up.
out there. And there are.
I'm on a Mac too, and I'm not. I wasn't raised on a Mac. I mean, I wasn't raised on a computer, but since a Macs are new to me, so I'm just all over the place with this thing. I just wanted to comment really quick to Sapphire Elf. My mom had told me something, because he says used to get worried about his teeth or whatever on camera. Now I realize no one cares. That's the truth.
That's the truth.
My mom always told me, like, when I was younger, I'd be like shy or like insecure about, like, how kids get, like, what you're wearing or whatever.
Right.
And I remember my mom always used to say to me, nobody cares. They're all worried about what they look like.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so, as older I get, I'm like, that's so fucking true.
Yeah.
And Papa just was. Like,
if they do care about what you look like, it's because they feel shitty about themselves and they want to come down on you so they can step on you to raise themselves up.
That's true. And also you should take that as a form of flattery.
Yeah. It goes right back to their own insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a good year for me too, Dr. Foreman. He says he wants to be here forever, like I was in 2006. Mine was 2005.
What happened in 2005?
It was just a fun year. Like I had a good job. I wasn't teaching, but I had a good job working for a financial institution. And I had my punk night at nighttime. I was booking bands, bartending. That was only one night a week at that point, but it was a lot of fun. Going to a lot of shows. That was the year I got to play in the band Fang. It was just a fun year. I don't know.
05 and 06 were good years. Yeah.
I'll take 1983 back. Return of the Jedi came out.
You're so cute.
That, like, I have such strong memories of that movie tied in with that summer and going to see my family in Chicago. And
it's amazing how
very cool.
Movies or like music, or I mean, for me, it's movies too, but mainly music for me. It's like,
oh yeah, music is like on karaoke.
Remind me of like just whatever. Go on.
On Jedi Bill's karaoke, people were singing songs, and I was like, oh yeah, I dated that guy during this song. Oh yeah, I dated that guy when the song was out. Yeah.
Whenever I hear the song Kokomo, like
that's a good song.
That reminds me so specifically, like it's the weirdest memory, but we were at this place called Bazaar, and it's like an indoor flea market, and my mom was like arguing with a lady about a lamp. That's like seriously my memory, because
you
that
should
song
sing it for me right now.
was playing. Jamaica, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahama. You my dance moves.
Pretty mama. I don't know the words.
Montego,
Key Largo,
baby, why don't
Montego.
We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we want to go. I don't know how it goes.
You're
way down to Kokomo.
I'm like, oh man, it's not fair. That's why I don't go on the professional karaoke street.
There is no professional karaoke. That's the thing about
That's
karaoke.
what I call it.
Is because you go there to have fun. You don't go there for people to tell you how to improve or to even necessarily tell you that you sound good. You go there because it's fun. I love listening. The best thing sometimes to listen to is bad karaoke, and I say bad with air quotes, because I listen to everybody and I love it.
Yes.
I realize
I like doing karaoke. It's been about a year since I last did any, and
You
the
should
last
do it.
the last song that I did was from Pantera, and it was called it was Tens. That one does not have any real true karaoke version out there, so I found the song without the lyrics, and I played it and the regular song with the lyrics to match it up, and I actually got the timing down on it pretty well. But as much as I don't like the way I sound just talking, I really don't like the way I sound when I try to sing, and trying to sing in the same cadence as Phil Ensemble does. It doesn't work. I can't do it.
You can't do it, or you don't think your result is
That
good
particular song I couldn't do, and I've tried to sing some Megadeth. I know the song, I know the timings, I can do it, but even as admittedly as he would put it, bad Dave Mustaine is at singing, I can't quite get it right. And I don't even try with Metallica anymore. It's Metallica.
Nobody does Metallica better than Jedi Bill.
But you know what? There's not many people that do get it right. So those people, like, that's what I just, what I realized after I did it the other day. So I just embraced it, especially with the bus.
Yeah, because
which
it's
reminds
fun.
me.
And you know what?
this
Another
next
thing about
con-
it, it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I do karaoke, I always try to do one song that I'm like, I ain't gonna hit these, and I've gone down in a fiery blaze on Adele. But it's fun.
I love Adele.
Okay, the songs that I had the most trouble with was trying to do a Prince song from Purple Rain, which was the second song on the album. Let's see. I'll hold on. My brain just died again. I'll take me with
there.
you. That's the song.
Oh.
That is my favorite Prince song. I know that one inside out, but trying to even if I try to go maybe an octave lower, trying to match it reasonably well was very difficult. And then the only song from Bowie that I could do without too big a problem was Space Oddity.
Well, I think the not the problem, but I think stop trying and just do it.
I'm gonna
I had
just do
fun
one
doing
thing.
it. Yeah, I had
because of
fun
this
doing it,
comment.
but it's hard.
I mean, being the thing when you're successful at karaoke, it means that you sang a song. That's all you have to do to succied at
Right.
karaoke.
I said, hey, dirty, baby, I got your money, don't you worry.
Said,
That was-
hey,
I wish I could have done that with
got
the
Tina is here.
Martina. I said it sounded like Martina when I said my Tina. My Tina. Where are you? I'm so behind probably in the.
Oh my God. It is broad freaking daylight outside.
What are you
Yep.
maniacs also doing up? I didn't start streaming until like.
Yeah, you
It's been going for almost 2 hours now. We're
If
right
it's
at
only
that
2
point.
hours, I'm going to probably put an engine.
I gotta go visit my kitties, see what they're doing.
I got to get at least a few hours sleep before my ex
I gotta
shows
get-
up to pick up my daughter.
I gotta get laid.
I love you. You said I'm going to see the kitties and I gotta get laid. Not
Kitties
going
come
there.
first, though. Kitties are more important.
Kitty!
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Yeah,
Kitties are
I
so
do love
freaking
singing karaoke. It's a lot of fun. I just haven't done it for a while, and my voice is way out of practice. And trying to get this
Excuses.
microphone to a point where it.
Oh, that's right. I remember being in a chat fighting with you with that microphone. You, me, and who
Yeah.
was it? D Bud Martin.
Yeah, it was D-Bud. Yeah. Well, I just finally turned off the Logitech software for this Yeti, and I'm
Is he
actually
robotic
using.
for anybody?
It
Let's see,
is,
what am
yeah.
I using?
Okay, it's not just me.
You're roboting a tiny bit, Brandon.
I
You
am?
talk about
Oh,
your
it's
mic
my-
problems and now it's starting.
Oh, it's my friggin' internet being a bitch. But
Good night, your Muslim uncle.
But I now use I I now use voice mod, and there's one setting or one specific equalizer that's what I'm using now, and most everybody has said, yeah. And when I listen to myself on playback, yeah, it sounds like the way that I think I sound. So
It's Max Headroom.
close enough.
What did you clip, Jedi Bill?
I'm trying to
The
find what you're
singing?
looking at. I clicked that 6.
Or me saying that nobody sings Metallica like him. He does. Y'all should listen. And then sometimes he'll do like a softer, slower, like almost a ballady
Are you
type of
talking
song.
about Bill?
And it's like, yeah. And you're like,
He's so
holy
good.
crap, where did that come from? It's amazing. I love it.
He is so good.
Well,
I was gonna try and do a freestyle rap, but you
Yes, do it.
I can't even think of anything.
Do
I
it.
can't
I'm gonna
breathe.
mute because I tend to.
No,
do
you
it.
can totally be my hype person.
What does that mean, hype person?
Like you can go like, yeah, what, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. What?
Funny. First,
Be the
Oh,
little
I
Wayne or
have,
little
I have
John.
one little
Okay.
game for the chat. I would like you to see and put just put it in the chat, like number wise or something. And you guys on the panel too. I don't think 6 saw it, but Brandon did, but maybe 6 saw it. Anyway, which one is me? This is the year 1989, I believe. It might have been 1990. I played basketball.
Whoa, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. You are the tall one behind 24.
No, that's the only person other than myself that was extremely tall. I just gave it away.
You're the one on the left?
Yeah. I look like a fat girl, but I was really skinny, and that was the outfits were too big on me because they had to give me one long enough. So they gave me like the big. And no, everyone's got it wrong. 24. Dr. Corbin said that he thought it was 24. 24. That was actually my bestest friend. And right here, the blonde girl next to her, she still is my best friend to this day.
Huh. Oh, that's cool. Holy crap.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
know
funny?
anybody from school.
I don't know how to get back to get this off of here. And then I had one more thing because it was funny.
Try hitting escape.
A picture of me. That's middle school, and then this is high school.
Oh my
Smoking in the
God.
bathroom at school.
You and I would have totally hung out.
Yeah, that's in the bathroom of high school. It's so
And you
funny.
see,
What
you
does
two
this,
would
like,
have been the
hair
ones I would have been scared to death of.
You would have been
look
scared
like me?
fuckless of me. I had black hair, jet black hair.
And my hair was every color at all times. It just happened to be red there. But and then this is funny. And then Eugene. This I got for Pete from Creepy Book because I call him Kenny.
I love Pete. I haven't seen Pete in a few days.
Oh, and then I had one more. I can't believe there's one more here. This is me and my best friend. That's
Oh
me,
my God.
blonde. I'm on the right, and PB Herman's behind us on the video.
Girl.
This is going to
my
the dance club. Funny, not funny. Look at my studded belt. It just makes me laugh.
Yeah, the bathroom floor thing is a little gross. I also used to smoke.
Really
I got
gross.
kicked out of high school because I was caught smoking in the bathroom.
Oh, so you know what? Our school, they hired when I was a junior. We could get away with anything at our school. Like I smoked since I was at the end of 8th grade, like full time. You could totally get away with it. And then they hired like a cop to patrol the hallways when I was a junior. She was so cool though, Mrs. Harrison. She was like this short, she was a short black lady. I don't know if we're not allowed to even say it that way, but she was so cool. She knew the girls that were like older, and she would just open the door and be like, "Put them out, girls. Put them away." And then leave. But if she caught like a freshman or a sophomore, they get like first it was a $25 fine, then a $50. They fined you and kicked you, like gave you suspension and stuff. So I want to see what the chat had said because I didn't. 24. So everyone said 24. That's really funny. That was my friend Steph. I won't give her last name. I probably already said it, not even knowing. I don't remember. I think I could have blurted out. She's got a different last name now anyway. Yeah, I found a couple of those pictures. I just thought they were really fun. And there was, I have a couple to show in other episodes. I really still can't talk. I need to try through this. It's all help me. Oh, War. Oh, and Dean is here, just at my oddest moments. So good to see everybody. Is that a yawn? Or are you being like, oh my gosh?
Picture of R2D2 in sorry.
Oh, you're looking at something. I thought it was something I'm missing. I'm like, what am I missing? What am I missing?
No. Sorry. Somebody just sent me something.
I have a couple pictures for like another stream that I'm gonna definitely do something with, because I found like pictures of me in like either like band or jazz band or orchestra. Like it's really funny. Or I have pictures of me on like different sports teams where like it's, you know, try to catch who like pick out who I am, basically. And I always forget, like, I think it's this one, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I always forget, like, when I got 6 on the channel, you know, I got 6. She likes dicks. She even talked about it earlier. And ears.
Yo.
It's not working, but she's gonna be my hype girl, yo. That's how you do. Yes, 6. This is a mix. And remember, we're gonna write our own song.
Don't hate white titties, yo.
Don't hate tight with what I hate with yo. Shit. I'm talking about tits and I can't get my words right all night. So yeah.
Don't hate white titties, yo.
Don't hate them. Just hate them. Oh my gosh, I can't think of. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
hey.
I like Adele. We were talking about Adele. Can't you tell that I can't rap? All I do is talk smack. I don't like crack, but maybe I do, cause I'm whack. We got Brandon below me, the anime guy. He's so shy. He doesn't show his face on his channel, but that's okay.
Yo.
That's his place.
Yo.
His channel, yo, don't hate them white titties, yo. Don't you know?
I'm too white to do this.
I'm the best rapper. No, I'm not, but I like to rap. Cause I'm not a thought, but I had a thought, then I lost it. Shit, I don't fucking know. Shit. I can't turn it off. There we go. Oh, I wasn't even on camera for it.
Papa Cotton. Look at Papa Cotton.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's some fucking Holy shit.
That's so
yeah,
funny.
I
I almost spilled my vanilla latte.
Better when you see how confused I am trying to think of anything. Yeah, that would like a
Courtney, we need to write one and then like
that's
practice.
what I was trying to talk about in the rap, and then I can't even talk. I couldn't rhyme. I couldn't rhyme with the time. It was like a bunch of green slime. Crime. Mine.
I could go for a dime bag.
Fun times for sure.
You're so fucking stupid.
I need to go take the dog out and I need to get my ass to bed. So
that's code for he has to poop.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So thank you very much.
Good night, Brandon.
For inviting me
Good
on.
morning, Brandon.
Good night, 6. And please, if you haven't, please check out my channel, Brandon the Anime Guy, where I talk anime and talk with friends about anime and do lists and go through other lists and just try to find the best stuff to watch, stuff that's worth your time, stuff that's not too long, stuff that won't take you the rest of your life to watch. But if you do like the stuff that takes the rest of your life to watch, check out One Piece, because it will definitely do that. Until next time, everybody, have a great night, and be sure to check the channel every day, because I try to get new content up every day during the week, and live Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. for you West Coasters. Until next time, have a good night, everybody.
Night, Brandon. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I don't even like anime, but I love Brandon's channel.
Well, thank you. I need to have you both on and talk some anime. And 6, we've
To
got
rap?
to get you
Listen.
something. There's got to be one that we can get for you that you would enjoy. I have a feeling I can find one.
I found
And once
one.
I've got you that one,
I found one.
That'll be my
Yeah.
gateway drug.
it'll be the gateway drug into a world you never thought existed.
Ooh.
That sounds hot.
Awesome. I could use a new now that I've given up on Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
I can't
finally
go
did?
into the Star Wars thing. I'm not going to do that tonight.
Kenobi.
So,
I did not anticipate it, but yeah.
Yep.
Kenobi.
all right,
pushed me.
ladies. Take
Good
care.
night, Brandon.
Take care, chat. See you, everybody.
Peace out, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo,
Courtney
yo,
Raps.
eat them white titties, yo. He was talking about stuff that reminded me of tough, hanging tough, Nikki's on the block.
Hanging
Cause they're rock.
tough.
You were talking about
Hanging
cock
tough.
earlier. I couldn't think of what rhymes with earlier. I
Earlier?
started to say squirrelier. but I
Burlier.
couldn't- What? Curlier.
Burlier. Like a like the
Burlier.
brawny man.
Yeah.
He's burlier. He's burlier
I'm
than I am.
burly. I was burly in that basketball pick. This is like our time when we get alone, but we're not alone.
I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Dance to that song. Oh my God. That was
Think we're
Tiffany.
alone now.
Who
The
remembers
beating of
Tiffany?
our hearts is the
Is the
only
only
sound.
Oh my God. Children behave.
That's what they say when we're together.
This is the way for us to chase everyone off.
What?
There's a cough.
I don't know that song. Is that Tiffany or Debbie Gibson? Which
That was
one?
Tiffany.
Okay.
That was Tiffany. Debbie Gibson was the
Oh,
name of her perfume.
Oh.
What was she had a perfume named it? Shoot, chat. How was that? It was
Debbie Gibson perfume. I will Google.
she had a
that.
perfume named after her hit song. I had the like little girl perfume.
Hey Google, what was the name of Debbie Gibson's perfume?
Electric Youth by Debbie Gibson.
Electric Youth, yeah.
Electric
Youth.
I don't know that
Did you
song.
know, this is a fun fact. Debbie Gibson actually went on to sing for, I want to say 7 seconds. Usually those 7 seconds are the Circle Jerks, which are
What?
punk bands back in the 80s. She sang for one of them. A couple shows like in the early 90s. Yeah.
Electric Youth. Feel the power, you see the energy coming up, coming on strong. The future only belongs in the hands of itself, and the future is electric youth.
I can't even dance. I can't
It's
even
true,
wake
you
up.
can't fight it.
But I can hide it. That's not the words to
In
the
my white
song.
titties. I used to
There
work
you
at a pharmacy.
And do a lot of their drugs.
And no, surprisingly. You know, I've never seen an illegal drug in my life that I knew of. Like, I'm sure I've seen somebody smoking a marijuana cigarette, but I didn't know it was
Me
marijuana.
neither.
But we used to have people come in and these women would pull the money out of their bras. And then
They
I
do
was
that all the time.
supposed to take it from them.
Oh, in Philly, like that's where everyone like it always tends to
Are
be
you
larger
kidding
women
me?
too. That's where they all keep their money and stuff. Because then, like,
That's
if you get like mugged or something, like girls with big boobs, you like stick them on. Well, ladies, women, big women. That's a song I was about to start singing.
The only thing I've ever stuck in my bra was a 2-day-old kitten that I was fostering. It didn't have a mom, and I had to work, and so I had to feed this kitten every like 2 hours. And kittens that age, they can't maintain their own body heat, and so I just stuck the kitten down my bra and worked with it. And I was, if my boss thank God my boss loved animals, because I thought if she told me to take that kitten out to my car, I would have walked out.
You would have, yeah. Me and my kitten were leaving.
Well,
We
like,
have.
you know, I thought when I took this animal home from the animal shelter and I said, I'm going to take care of this kitten, I made a commitment. And yeah, I probably would have lost my license for patient abandonment, but there's no way I was going to not take care of that kitten.
You
Because
had
it
a
was cold
kitty
outside. I had to keep
in your
it.
titty.
Yeah. I kept that kitty in my white titty.
I too had a kitty in my titty when my apartment burned down in Boston in 1988. but I didn't have a bra on. I only had like a wife beater. Do they still call them that?
Oh,
Those
yeah.
tank tops.
Yeah.
My cat was a kitten, so you can imagine all the claw marks I had on my titties
Oh, yeah.
from having the
Oh,
kitty around my titty.
yeah. But that you did the right thing.
Yeah, that was the only way. We had to be rescued, so that was the only way to like carry the thing.
Yeah.
The
Well, that's
thing.
why I sleep in it. I'll sleep in a tight wife beater because it like holds things. It acts like kind of a bra.
A white tight wife beater.
Yeah. Well, I usually pick the white ones. I don't know why.
Me too.
I like a guy. I like a guy in a black wife beater though.
It don't matter if it's black or white. If
Michael
you're black.
Jackson.
I just watched this clip of him, and
Okay, we just lost 5 views. Sorry, we'll move on.
well, people, we were saying goodnight. I don't even know where I am. I feel like I ended it already. I'm just talking with you.
I know,
Yeah.
right? It's like, are people? I just happened to glance over at my phone because the chat jumped up because Papa posted a new comment, and I saw movement out of the corner of my eye.
I'm laughing at this comment. Remember when
What?
people were spreading the rumor?
I don't
Jordan?
remember that.
You guys on the block being used to pump his stomach and female sperm.
How
That's
much
kinda-
sperm? You know how much sperm you'd have to have in your stomach? Oh, for fuck's sake! Like what?
How big is your stomach? Actually,
I think Monkey Jeebus made this up on the spot, and he just wanted to hear you read it.
well, I think it's one of those like urban legends, like the Jerry
No, I got it.
Penacoli putting a gerbil in his butt.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's animal
Do you remember
abuse.
that? That
That's
was like
animal
a
abuse.
rumor for a while. I don't even, was Jerry Penacoli like a newscaster?
Wait, what's that guy's name? Jordan
Jerry
what?
Oh, Jordan, I was going to say Catalano, but that's in My So-Called Life. That's Jared Leto in My So-Called Life. Is
Oh, I
Jordan
love
Catalano.
him. Okay,
Jordan White? Was that his
from-
name?
Jordan from New Kids.
Jordan White? Or am I totally
Sperm
off?
and stomach.
Oh, Richard Gere. That was the gerbil thing, Papa Cotton. I've heard that too.
Jordan Knight.
Oh, Knight. I said white.
That's disgusting.
We're talking about white titties.
See, I can't talk
Come on.
about shit like this on Midnight's Edge after dark.
Because they're actually a channel. A real channel. They're actually a real channel.
You
Oh my
are a
God.
real channel.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
I don't
you
even know how many
are,
subs I'm up
Courtney.
to.
Don't say that.
Make sure you hit the like button if you're here, by the way.
Yeah, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell because I discovered somebody said something in Midnight's Edge chat that their notifications had been changed. And I was like, whatever, dude, you changed your notifications. So I went and I checked mine, and my notifications for Midnight's Edge had been changed from all to personalized. And I was like, oh, he was telling the truth. So make sure that your notifications are
That's
checked
happened
so
to
that you will
me.
get all notifications.
That's happened to me on other channels. I've noticed that because I'm like, why didn't I get a notification? I'll see that they're on or something. I'm like,
Mhm.
what the heck? All right. So I'm gonna end this because it's gonna be 2 hours and 18 minutes, and 2:18 is one of my numbers. It's a good number. So I have to say bye within the next minute.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you everybody for coming out. And I want to say bye to Monkey Jeebus, Papa Cotton. I need to just like read it in order. Dr. Forbin, Tim Hayes, Dr. Forbin, Pacific 414, Tina, I love you, Nanashi, I like saying that. Nanashi, Pop Cotton, Comics Mate, Dean, who else? I can't go fast enough. Nicotronus, how do you say? Nico, I love Nico, he's really super cool. Nico, I want you on here sometime. Nanashi again, I just have to say it. Monkey Jeebus. Your Muslim uncle is here. Thank you so much for coming out, Sapphire Elf Jedi Bill. Am I running out of time? I got 20 seconds. And I'm hitting things that I don't mean to. I know, and I love that. But anyone else that I forgot? Syphilis. Sapphire Elf. I know he was here. I think Tim Hayes. Shut up. You're gonna mess me up. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
I love you.
Good night.